Hello, today we're going to make some cute spring-inspired earrings and one necklace. So this cardboard full of flowers actually comes in a set of 3, and for this video we're just going to be using this particular cardboard slat of them. And they were like pink and purples and yellow, and they're very pretty. I'm going to cut off specific flowers from this big bunch, and we're going to use them in one of our sets of earrings. You want to get as close to the flower as possible. That way it'll lay as flat as possible. I'm trying not to cut the petals. So I can see right there's some stems left over. You'll see me cut them down more before we actually put them into the earring. These are really pretty, and you have to be very careful because they're very, very fragile and brittle, and the petals will break off. So this I also cut off of the big bunch, and we're going to use it in one of our sets. And then this was just one stem, and it only came with this one stem and on this cardboard. So I'm just going to cut off all of these individual clumps from this stem. Yellow is such a spring color, and these turned out really cute in the end. I'm just being careful to cut it off at the base so all of the little petals don't come off, which that would be cute if you wanted to just tear the petals off the top of it and put them in the earring. You can also do that instead of using it whole. But for this, I was trying to make a whole earring. So, see, just like that. Some of them will fall right off too. And then I just finished cutting them all. And then I kind of look around to see what's kind of a similar size. So, like if you're doing a pair of earrings, you want them to be similar. So I just found some similar size ones just like that. And then if you have any left over, that would be the perfect ones to use to tear off your little petals to do a different type of earring. This is the type of UV resin I'm using today, and I get a lot of questions about if you have to have a UV light for UV resin, and the answer is yes. If it's UV resin, it cures with UV light, and if it's epoxy resin, it's going to cure on its own with time. I usually just cure my epoxy resin overnight, but we're using UV resin for this project. So I'm going to pour it into the mold. And if you're using UV resin with a mold, you want to have a clear mold, and maybe test it if you've never used it before, just to make sure the light will penetrate through. And as you'll see later, we will flip it over, and you'll use the UV light on the back too to help cure the other side. So I'm just going to put one of our whole yellow flowers in here and then cover it with resin. You don't want to overfill the mold. Just do it till like it's at the top, and then we'll dome it later to cover the rest if there's any sticking out. Because this is a thinner mold, so if you have a chunky flower, it's going to stick up at the top a little bit. So now we're going to put some gold foil. If you see, I have, this is another thing. I'm using this blue thing, and a lot of people ask me what that is. It's just the back of one of my stud mold. Like, it's a little tiny stud mold, and I just use the back for this purpose. So this is little gold foil pieces that I'm just tearing up into little tiny pieces and putting it around the edge. And then I'm making sure to push it down into the resin. And then I'm going to put that all around the edge, but there's going to be gaps in between. And then as you do that, you're going to put your lighter on at the end and then just put it under the UV light to cure for about 1 minute, because we're going to continue using this mold, and it'll continue being under the UV light after each use. So you don't really need to put it under any more than that to set it. And I went ahead and did the other one and put it under the UV light. So now we're going to fill this up again, and we're going to do a different pair of earrings. I know I haven't been on here for a while. I've been having some health issues. My hands and my joints got really stiff, and they've been really painful, so it's hard to do little things like this. But right now they have me on some steroids while we're doing some tests trying to figure out what it is. So I'm able to have more movement. It's not completely great. When I'm trying to use the pliers in the end, I just had to cut the video off just because I was struggling so hard with it. But that's why I haven't been on for a while. But I'm going to try to at least get you guys a video once a week, as long as I'm on these steroids and it's under control. So I do apologize about not being on here for a while. So once you put the flower in, you're going to do your gold foil here and there. And don't make it completely full, just do here and there. That way the light can still get through your earring and it's going to look really pretty on your ears. So, and do that for both of those size molds there. That way you can have a pair. I really like this one, but as you'll see later, one of them got a air bubble in it, so I just turned the one into a necklace. But that's okay, that happens sometimes. So these are these really pretty dainty pink flowers, and this one still had too much of a stem on it, so I went ahead and cut that off because I want it to lay flat. So just take that little tiny stem off. That way it lays better. And for this one, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put with these flowers, but I did find in the same cardboard flat as these flowers, there's this little greenery. So I'm going to tear it off and use like the little stems to put around the flowers. And I really love how this turned out. It's really pretty. It might be my favorite of this video. So I put it there, and then I decided it still needed one more thing, so I put that there. And then we're going to put some UV resin on there. And then again, add just little bits of gold foil here and there. I really like to use a toothpick for this, but you can do whatever you want to. They even have little silicone tools you can wipe off when you're done. It's just whatever your preference is. And you can see how I'm kind of rolling that toothpick trying to get that separated. Because if you've ever used it before, it gets really sticky with the UV resin. I really, really love how this one turned out. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments. And I'll show you a better view of them once we get them undone. Then do the same thing on the other size one, and then put it under the UV light. And then you're finished once it's like under the UV light for 3 minutes. Flip it over, UV light on for about 2 minutes on the back so that that back can get cured. I found when I'm doing it in the mold, if you don't do the back, you'll have that sticky resin residue on the back. So that's just a good extra step to do. I took out the one that had the bubble in it just now. So we're going to turn that other one into a necklace. But that's okay. That happens every once in a while, and that's just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the mold and show you what they look like. This one right here we're going to turn into a necklace since the other one had a bubble. And then this yellow one, I had to clean up the edge of it a little bit once I got it out, just because there was a couple little pieces there. And then once you get them all out of the mold, I'm going to go ahead and dome the top of each of them. That way if there's any piece of flower sticking up out of the top or anything, it's going to be a nice smooth finish on the top. So I was almost out of UV resin in this bottle, but I wanted to use the rest of it, so I tried really hard to get as much out as I could. So once you have enough on there, don't put too much because it will run over the edges. You just kind of dome the top and move it easily towards the edges with your toothpick. And once it's nice and smooth, pop the bubbles with a lighter and put it under your UV light for a couple minutes. When, like right here, where that hole is, where you're going to be putting your jump ring, be careful just to go around it so it doesn't get a film on the top, because then you have to drill it and it just makes an extra step. So just make sure the UV resin stays around that circle. Now that it's under the UV light, do that for each of your pieces and you can put your jump ring on. This is where I cut the video out because I was struggling with my hands to get it in. So rather than you watch me struggle, I just cut that out. You just put the jump ring in and the earring in. So here's the finished products. They look so pretty. I love the necklace too. It's really pretty. Please let me know what you like in the comments. Please like and subscribe because I have a ton more videos on my channel. Bye.